Welcome, folks. I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by STEPH SABRAW. We're looking at Honest Trailers Hulk vs. Thor 1988. So, if you guys haven't already, please do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what the heck you're watching right now. If you haven't already, subscribe to Screen Junkies. There's a link in the description below. If you want to click on that, give the original upvote and subscribe to them from there. Here we go. No one asked for this?
Pretty sure no one ever asked for this one. But once in a while, you just gotta trust me. Now that Thor kinda sucks again, revisit the first time Marvel brought their golden boy to life. So let's crack open the Honest Trailer Vault for Hulk vs. Thor. Okay, officially it's The Incredible Hulk Returns, but we both know no one's clicking on that.
Wow.
In a world dominated by movies like Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, and Supergirl, Marvel has surrendered film to DC and retreated to the small screen, selling Spider-Man off to the Japanese. Spider-Man! And using their only past success to try and launch a new hero, Thor. Look, Marvel sucks at adapting their comics, but do you realize what this means? They're setting up a made-for-TV Avengers movie. So rad. I hope they get Kevin Kline for Loki, or George Carlin, maybe Cruz. 6 years after he wandered down the road for the last time, Bill Bixby returns. He's still a man on the run, hiding the true identity of David Banner under the alias David Banyan.
My organization kidnapped David Banyan also within the week.
Was David Banner taken? He's a Frankenstein trying to perfect his Hulksterectomy gun. So that only leaves time for him to do two things. Science.
I've turned the transponder into a kind of giant Chinese puzzle.
And his coworker.
You smell delicious. You taste pretty good too.
But when Banner gets angry, look out. No fabric is safe from the Hulk. Lou Ferrigno returns with an even scarier bowl cut. And when this monster bodybuilder finally comes out to play, he's showing off his signature move, grunt flexing. Lots of grunt flexing.
She looks confused.
Oh my God.
Who directed this? Lou Ferrigno's dad?
What symmetry you got, Lou? You know, you look like something Michelangelo cut out.
Since the 70s, fans have wondered if a live-action Thor movie could work. Now, Eric Kramer has the answer. No. Meet the Viking god with a hammer you know from the comics. But instead of Norse magic, he's got nose magic.
Get from Odin this nose of mine. Always find my man.
Super cab-hailing powers.
Hey, cab!
Oh, no.
And an infectious laugh, in that I think he has some kind of disease where he can't stop laughing. But in this universe, even the mighty Thor bows before Donald Blake.
My master waits in his metal chariot.
Instead of being Thor's alter ego like the comics, Donald is this dweeb who everyone hates.
Oh, I like you, Blake. But only when you're asleep. So when are you leaving?
That's creepy.
And who keeps Thor stuffed inside his hammer like a dog being crate trained.
Do I have your permission to leave?
Until one unforgettable honky-tonkin' hooty-tootin' night on the town makes them best buddies. There should really be more songs about big guys being big. It really helps drive home how big the guys are. Do you remember McGee from The Hulk Show? The reporter hot on Banner's trail? No? Well, fine. He was a relic of the 70s anyways. And in case you weren't aware, this is the 80s.
This is the 80s. I don't know what a good cause is anymore.
That means it's time for high-powered executives, contracts, deals, negotiations, squash, publicity stunts, corporate espionage, compact disc players. And because the PC-90s are right around the corner,
Who would you prefer to be on our side? Thor or a bunch of trigger-happy deputies?
even Marvel is starting to realize it's time to add some diversity to their casts.
You stupid Cajun idiot!
Hey, you just as Cajun as me, man.
But you're not here for characters.
What the hell?
You're here for action. And this movie will get to that when it's good and ready.
No, wait!
Filled with show-stopping set pieces like Thor and Hulk slowly wrestling around a sparkle factory. Thor and Banner taking down a helicopter that's clearly just not flying half the time. And Marvel's brand new cutting-edge special effect.
Slow motion.
For a second, I thought that this was all...
Wow.
For a second, I thought this was coming from Screen Junkies. I thought they were slowing it down. And then I realized, no, that's what it was in the show.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this footage. This is incredible. They would just slow everything down, action sequences.
That's what they were showing us, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's pretty,
no, I know, but...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, pretty awful stuff.
It's so bad, it's good.
I kind of want to watch it just out of morbid curiosity. Like, what might this be like, this experience? It's just, because everything is so tidied up now in a way that it's like there's a uniformity to everything and it's cleaned up. There's quality to it now. This is before that. Maybe there's something endearing there. I mean, Lou Ferrigno's still famous to this day as the Hulk for a lot of people who are, that old.
Oh, that looks truly amazing. It's too bad everything else moves just as slow.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, because from this era...
So enjoy the first of 3 made-for-TV Hulk films that
Lord.
could be the launch of an interconnected Marvel universe. And I, for one, am on board, because who knows what DC is doing with that new Batman movie. Can you believe they gave it to the guy who made Pee-wee's Big Adventure? And it stars Mr. Mom, 1-800, not my Batman. Starring.
So I was about to comment on is everything we remember from that era is DC. Batman, Superman, well, just those.
Yeah.
Really.
The main hitters.
Yeah. There's got to be other ones that came from...
X-Men was big, but...
That's Marvel. Yeah, that came later, though, around the pocket of time that Marvel started coming back with Spider-Man. Spider-Man and X-Men came around the same time. And then that's when we started to see the competition between Marvel and DC, actually have a competition with each other over the next several years, up until we get the MCU. And then the rest is history. So it's interesting, looking back.
Where's the beef? Oh, there it is. I Dream of Weenie. Avenge of this nerd. A woman scientist. J. Jonah Jameson. And Thor's drinking problem.
I'm thirsty. Is there nothing to drink in this alchemist's den?
I want a drink. Mead. Or what you call beer will do. I need to drink.
Beating a dead Norse.
Jesus, terrible pun.
Banner's girlfriend Maggie has a superpower in this too. Ignoring red flags.
Oh my gosh. Iconic. David.
And he covers his face for shame.
My dog?
Like this.
Not even another woman?
Oh my Lord.
The 80s, man. What a time. Speechless.
It was an experimental era is what this comes down to. They didn't know what they were doing yet. They were still refining the craft and the structure and all that stuff. Throwing stuff against the wall to see what happens, I mean, this came after the Adam West Batman, which was goofy,
Yeah.
Try watching that. It's
Batnips.
Silly. Very, very silly. It was a weird era. And the visual, we didn't really have visual effects the way we do now. Everything was just sort of trying to make it work somehow. I didn't know that there was a Thor Hulk crossover film from that era.
Same. And it's kind of cool to think about how they put those two characters together in the newer stuff a lot. In the third Thor, Ragnarok, they were paired together, but I had no idea. I was familiar with this Hulk, this version of Hulk, but not that Thor.
I mean, there's also live action Spider-Man stuff from that era. I remember seeing it on TV and being like, oh my God, this is amazing. Now you probably watch it today. It's probably a lot of cringe. You get some drinks in you, hang out with some friends. I feel like that could be a good reaction series, actually.
Yeah.
So who knows? You guys, hopefully, yeah.
You learned a lot like we did.
I don't even, I have no words. So.
It was so good.
Thank you. If you're still here, thank you. I'm Jabby Kaway. This is
STEPH SABRAW.
Peace out.